Radhe Radhe. After a long interval, I am amidst you, my viewers. The main reason for the gap is lack of interest in the viewers. Secondly, the subject is so vital and I am getting a positive reports on the use of desi cow milk from the people who know me personally. Besides, I had gone to Gandhinagar for the launch of my book by Shri Shri Muluk Pithadishwarji in the August Assembly of Learned Saints and other dignitaries. The name of my this book is Mitti Kaun Sametega. Till my fifth lecture, I had explained the physical and mental benefits of consuming desi cow milk and the diseases caused by consuming Holstein milk, especially in children from the age of first year to 16 years. In today's session, we will see the totally disastrous state of affairs as far as the packet milk is concerned. The milk here is labeled toned, double toned and full cream. This classification does not specify whether it is buffalo milk, Holstein milk or desi cow milk. In fact, as you will realize in the end, it belongs to none of these categories because it has turned totally synthetic. These facts are publicly acknowledged by WHO and Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan ji. Poisoning of milk starts from the animal feed, that is all the urea, NPK and insecticides etc. that are used in the growing of corn, grains and green fodder etc. Also the animal feed prepared by various companies who boast of high protein content present in these pellets use soya bean because it is comparatively cheap. I tried to find the composition of these feeds on internet, but the companies keep it a secret. They only declare percent protein etc. Now, consuming soya presents serious problems in humans and animals. I have explained all these effects in a separate chapter in my book Mitti Kaun Sametega. In pregnant cows, it causes abortion of the fetus. In my book Dhenu Venu Renu, I have explained what all is contained in a good feed and also the protein content of good green fodder like barsim, jinjwa and many others. In corn and soya bean, GM crops are very prevalent and the consequences of consuming GM products are not a secret any longer. As such, groundnut cakes, cottonseed cake, mustard seed cake, chickpea, sunflower cake, etc. all are very good sources of protein. In short, our first concern is animal feed. The second concern is oxytocin. Our second concern is the injection of oxytocin that is used to increase the size of ghee, brinjal, etc. It is given to milk animals to extract extra milk. These injections are very painful to the animal and animals die at a young age. The milk containing this oxytocin makes women barren and the girls achieve adolescence sooner than expected, which is not appropriate for the growth process. Besides, in women, tendency to abort the conceived child increases. The conceived child has weak eyesight and also the risk of breast cancer increases on regular consumption of oxytocin containing foods. This hormone affects lungs and brain in a negative way. The risk of autism increases in children and the salt content in milk increases, which affects the blood pressure. The third additive to the milk is formalin. When milk is brought from the far off villages, people add formalin to it. The formalin is used to preserve dead bodies from rotting. Formalin gas is very poisonous for human beings' health. According to Cancer Research Institute of WHO, bronchial cancer and leukemia, that is blood cancer, can be caused by the consumption of formaldehydes in fruits, milk or fish, etc. Cough, vomiting, burning of the skin, eyes, nose and the throat can be caused in a short period also by the use of this formaldehyde. Up till now, the milk has not crossed the threshold of the dairy. Once inside, it is in for a total rehaul. Let us now follow the vital journey of milk into becoming a chemical poison. The first step is removing cream. This is the main culprit in milk because a chemical mixture in milk becoming chemical mixture. As soon as the milk is collected at the dairy gate, it is sent for removing the entire cream from it. India learnt it from Western countries as cream and butter are very profitable constituents of milk. The myth was carried to the nutritional world saying fat is bad for the health and polyunsaturated fatty acids are good. Slowly, these myths are cracking as there are many factors that guide the metabolism of fats in a body. The Western world wanted to promote soya, though soya oil is a polyunsaturated fatty acid. It has so many poisonous effects on the body, not only in humans but also to the animals. There are so many positive components like phospholipids, sphingomyelins, vitamins like A, E, D and K2, MK7 etc. which are indispensable for the function of brain, heart and genetics. Centrifugation destroys sensitive components like sphingomyelins. Anyway, companies are not concerned about health. It is their main profit in the form of butter and ghee sales. Raw milk can be boiled and the top layer of fat as malai can be used by the householders in various ways. So, why the milk has to be processed at all is my main question. In this way, all the vital benefits are available to the consumer's body. Even pasteurization is disputed. It is said to be harmful. Children's powder formulas are declared unsafe by scientists. Now, some companies have started providing raw milk in India. The second process is mixing of animal fats. Now the second process that defatted milk undergoes is mixing of animal fat that is collected from killed or dead animals so that the milk can be made 4%, 6% or 8%. The malai on your milk is this animal fat. Otherwise, when the cream is totally removed now, how can it form a layer of malai on top of your packet milk? Vegetarians should not touch this milk, leave alone using it as offering for shivling or giraji. The fat that is mixed, even the company may not know as to which animal it belongs to and how it was obtained. The third process is mixing of nitrogenous materials and melanin. Melanin is a plastic. In water-soluble mixtures, these fat globules start floating on the surface As such, when cream is separated, it is not pure fat only. Some proteins and of course fat soluble vitamins etc. and also some carbohydrates also go with the cream. Hence, to make fat to make for solid non-fat content, that is SNF, urea and plastic like melanins are mixed to this watery liquid so that it can show protein content. I do not understand how and why government institution like FSSAI sets a minimum limit for melanin and that also in children's milk formula. There is no question of the presence of plastic in the natural milk. That proves that government makes this process legitimate. All these facts are easily available on internet. It would be advisable that you check them yourself. The fourth process in making the milk a poison is mixing of soda. Like when you wash your clothes to get the sparkling whiteness, here also soda or washing soda is mixed and your packet milk is ready. To increase the shelf life, in the end, this milk is pasteurized. There are a lot of questions on the effect of pasteurization and also on evaporation of milk for making milk powder. Thus, no milk powder formula is advisable for children. Writing this journey of packet milk, I feel agonized at the precious nutrition that milk offers us does not reach the millions at all. The nutrition contained in cream gets destroyed when it is boiled for turning it into ghee. There is great difference in churning at high speed and churning curd at low speed, that is by hand. Hand churning, that is Bologna, does not destroy sensitive components like phospholipids and other fat protein compounds. When electric current passes through any mixture, it cuts the valuable natural bonds. Hence, the Indian use of stone or pounding processes like in silbatta is very recommendable. My question to the institutional managers and the government agencies is that percent of fat in the milk is a matter of small relevance. Cow milk is sought after by public these days. Hence, average nutritional value can be given on the packet and milk delivered to public after pasteurization and packing. Also, inform the consumer whether that milk is from Indian cow, Holstein, buffalo or goat or the mixture of which all animals. In my book Dhenu Venu Renu, I have given simple methods to check these adulterations. They can be found on internet also. Best get the milk tested from certified lab. After all, it is your family's health. Effect of this artificial milk, that is nothing but urea, animal fat and detergent etc. affects the digestion. Its long period consumption has serious bad effects on your dear one's health. Hence, it makes doctors say ban dairy. These substances can seriously and permanently impact our different organs and that also without leaving any footprints. The height of inhumanity is when chemicals are sold as milk itself. In Govardhan, butter and pedas in Bihariji and sweets in various shops during festivals. The chemical milk has made Giraj Shilas porous or breakable. At Mahakal, milk offerings are banned, all for these reasons. Even diyas are banned now in temples due to artificially made ghee. Hence, till day as per Gita, only water, leaves, flower and fruits can be offered to the deities. In future, they might also become poisonous. I cannot assure you. Radhe Radhe. Thank you.